Hey, yo, Connor, what up, my brother? It is the bit yet again.
Yo, I'm the voiceless. What's up?
What's good?
What's up?
Imagine if we both did this all day.
Well, first of all, I feel attacked.
No, I'm gonna cover it up so it looks like we're doing a bit, and then you don't have to worry about it.
I'm sick. He's just playing a character.
I love that it comes across as like, yo, I'm tight and this guy's goofing around. Yo, I'm so fucking sick actually, and then this dude's just fucking talking.
I'm
Weird.
not. Well, I am fucking sick, but not that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Well, you're sick in both ways.
Oh,
You're the
man.
illest and you're ill.
True.
Yeah.
Multiple ways.
My poor boy. I'm told that being concerned about the safety of your throat makes me more generous than most tops.
Well, that's so true. And here's the thing. Being in the community for a while, I do take care of my throat because it is the most important instrument we have.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
So, I do tend to take care of my throat very
Does that
very
hold up after gay death?
the throat always yeah, once you have a throat, you always have a throat, you know what I mean?
Oh, true. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a believer in the throat only gets stronger as you age. It's more of a
Wow.
the more
Really?
you use it, yeah, the more you use it, the stronger it gets type vibe. Skate
Okay.
would probably also agree, I imagine, in some capacity.
Sure. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. That's crazy.
Yeah, but if you
Although,
could imagine, this isn't a sports injury. If you could imagine, this is just kind of like happened.
yeah, this didn't happen on field.
No, this is not
Yeah.
sport injury. This was just total random happenstance. It does suck being on the injured reserve list, having not done
Yeah.
anything. If you can imagine, there's no fun in that.
True.
But we will be back on the field shortly. We will.
I'll just go kill myself. It's so funny. For the homies that are audio listeners only that are listening to this audioly
Hello.
later on Spotify and stuff. Heads up, today's gonna be a little diff because it'll be a little shorter because our boy's throat is dying, and then it'll also we're just breaking the fourth wall entirely and like talking in chat today. We're just like chat talkers.
Just a little goofy fucking chat time. So anybody in
Speaking of
chat,
which,
if you have
welcome
any
in,
questions for us, intermittently, if you
everybody.
guys have any questions for us or like anything game related or just life related in general, we'll answer them in
That's true.
the fullest extent of how we can answer. You know,
unless it's too personal, and then I will just make up a meme answer, and you'll never know the difference. So
yeah.
Oh well.
I will.
There isn't. There's no corner of my heart I wouldn't turn over to this pod.
I will tell the truth, and I will lie and say it's a meme, and I'll just live with that for the rest of my life.
Ooh, true. The double sneak. Yeah, I like that. Air, I hope you're having a good day. In fact, I hope you're having the best day. I hope your day is the only day on Earth that matters. God bless. The way I am an Air stan. It's
wow.
Actually, I am literally the most devoted to the concept of Air having.
Very interesting.
No, I'm 4,000,000% all in on that.
I like that.
I'll hop in Discord and vamp so hard. I forget there's 2 other hosts. That's so funny. Could you imagine we had a third person in the pod and they don't say a word until like 2 hours in? They say one sentence and never talk again.
And then we never even like
we don't address the sentence either. Yeah, we're just keep talking like it didn't happen.
Oh my god, that would be such a fun bit. We need to actually do that.
Like that would be
Fools
really
or something
funny.
Would be fucking hilarious.
You know, it'd be a tight April Fools. If we didn't do a pod at all, we just had 2 of our friends do the pod, and they like introed themselves as us, and we just full sent it, and we don't just never address it.
We need to make. We need to work on that. That's good.
That's tight,
That's
right?
Good.
That's really good. Tight.
Also, I have a concept for an April Fool's week thing or an April Fool's Day thing. We switch stream keys, and we stream at the other person's normal time, and we play the other person's normal game.
Oh, like I'm wowing it out.
Yeah, you'll be on WoW, I'll be on Genshin or something. I have a Genshin account, I'll just be on Genshin. And we just full set, and people are like, why are you on this channel? And you don't acknowledge it. We don't like,
sure,
it's business as usual.
Yeah, that's really funny. Yeah, I fuck with that.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should take some time to just like make a list of ideas for these kinds of things and like workshop them out.
Yeah,
for sure.
Is there any? Can you get in trouble for like being on someone else's stream? Is that like a thing? No,
don't think so.
God, that'd be so funny.
That's pretty good. Skate has said a lot of times, they have a bunch of rants. That's true.
Yeah, you bring Skate to the table, and I can get like I know a couple.
I would like Skate to play me in that April Fool's episode, to be clear.
You have Skate, Death will come in because Skate already has a fucking crush on Death anyway, right? So get Death in here, get Skate, then it's like they both are us for the April Fool's pod would be so fucking funny.
Big shoes to fill, to be clear. Taking either of our roles for a day, big shoes.
Yeah.
Because we're like critical yappers.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah, it'd be really, really good. That's, man. Oh, I love that, actually. That's really funny. At some point, yeah. But man, yeah, a lot has happened this week, and you've been kind of out for it. You've been laid up.
I've literally, for the first time in a while, because last time I got sick, I just streamed through it. I was fine, whatever. I went to the doctor.
But this was
like an ear infection. This was out of nowhere, fucking orbital missile from fucking, like, dead.
You know, Skate, I'll tell you what, you feel like you're getting called out constantly, consistently. However, I went on record, I've only called you out a couple of times, ever. They're diabolical call-outs, but I'm generally on board. I'm not calling out. You know what I mean? I'll do other embarrassing things.
As another gay to another gay, I think we're allowed to a little quippy back and forth.
I see.
A little snippy. Cannot.
Hey, you know what? Not to be this straight guy, but like, do I have to pass or no?
I would generally not be annoyed if you said the F slur around me. No.
That's tight. I'm not gonna do it, but I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
So there's a Russian tow missile called an FAG, F.A.G.
That's really funny.
Why the Russians decided to call a tow missile a fag, I don't know, but that's tight.
I wonder what that stands for.
I don't know, but
do they even have an F in Russian?
I don't know, but I saw this. It's in a game of some sort, and a guildie sent it to me. He's like, "You will not believe what this like armament is called."
Well, I'll tell you what, you're double not gonna believe it. It actually is. It's not even an acronym. It's just a truncation. It's the FAGOT, capital F, lowercase AGOT.
Yeah.
Single G, not the slur, but rhymes.
But what is that like? Why? Like, what does that even translate into? Gay. Anyway, it's a gay missile. It's a happy missile.
That's so funny. It's the 9K111. I'm going to call it a Fajot for the sake of this conversation. In Russian, it's called the bassoon.
The bassoon.
I think that's just the word they have for bassoon.
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's if phallic you can imagine, in nature. It's a...
You do have to blow it. You do blow bassoons. It's a tube-launched semi-automatic command to line of sight SACLOS wire-guided anti-tank missile system.
Or, for short, FAGOT.
That's right. The semi-automatic command to line of sight. What the fuck is a semi-automatic missile? That's like you just hold down the trigger and it keeps firing? What the fuck are we talking about?
I imagine you load it semi-automatically and then the automatic part happens after it takes off. I don't know.
I wonder if there's like a trivia thing.
You know, notoriously, I'm not a military guy. I think
sure. Same.
Yeah, so I don't really know much about shit.
It is a guided missile. Yeah, it sure is.
Now, I played a lot of World of Warcraft. I know a lot of ex-military guys, and I know a couple things that might seem a little fucked up, but generally speaking, there is a couple things when it comes to an ex-military guy playing WoW that is just like, there's a bingo list for a lot of things. There is the ex-military guy bingo list for a WoW player. Wife cheated on him at some point, is actively going through a divorce. Kids hate him.
Sure.
Because you find out about this in the first 5 minutes of meeting him because they'll tell you this instantly in the info dump.
Mm-hmm. I put it in chat so you can see what it looks like in Russian. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have the screenshot that I was sent. He's like, look at this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the word for bassoon. True story.
That's so funny.
Go on.
That's nothing. I don't have anything else.
But like, so what? So this like bingo sheet. What else would be on that?
PTSD crash outs.
Sure.
Has to call for raid for like a relapse in some type of like alcoholism or gambling addiction.
Oh, I've seen. Sure.
And I'm not even making this shit up. This is just stuff I've firsthand dealt with. Might leave the microphone open while he's peeing. That's one that's happened twice, if you can imagine.
That's very funny.
Back in the day, whenever so now like microphones come with like detachable, like headsets come with detachable microphones, but obviously for the younger crowd in here, back in the day that wasn't the option we had a lot of times.
Correct.
Microphones were just on the microphone. And
and they didn't have an on-off switch either. It was
in the early days of the wireless headsets, the mute buttons would be in such a weird place that you could like almost kind of accidentally hit it with your shoulder, and it would like turn the microphone on.
Oh yeah.
So there's been a couple times where we've just listened to a grown dude piss in like TeamSpeak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of that old Vine where like the girl like slides into the frame on the floor and she's like, "Damn boy, you frying chicken in here? Nah, but for real, you piss loud as fuck."
So you always have bad history with one ex-military guy, Logan. You know, it's so funny, Def.
Yeah.
More than one, but Logan is the worst. Yeah. Fuck that
Skate's
guy.
ex-military guy was also named Logan.
Logan from the guild I was previously in, which we always say fuck Logan when we talk about him.
That's so funny.
He's making his bit podcast debut. Hey, Logan, if you're listening to this, go fuck yourself. You suck.
You play WoW just for the drama? No, okay, yo, I don't play WoW, but let me tell you, there's so much drama in MMOs, and especially WoW.
Yeah, no.
We don't stand Logan. Fuck a Logan.
Fuck Logan, actually. Fuck.
Yeah, Logan ain't shit.
All my homies hate Logan.
But no, there's like anything where you have to deal with a lot of people is a lot of drama. And I don't know if I've ever told the story on the pod or on your channel specifically, but like, I mean, you already know how Call of Dragons went with the Indonesian kids.
Yeah.
Like, anytime there's like guilds and stuff. Have I told it on the pod? Maybe I have.
Not on the pod, but definitely on both of the streams. We've talked about it heavily, I think. Because you've talked about it on your stream and it bled into the...
on mine for sure.
It bled into...
Maybe we did it on like Wasteland Wednesdays or something.
On like a Wasteland, yeah. I think we talked about it.
Death, and of course, back to the mines, enjoy your mine time. Yeah, I don't know if Air Bunny knows. I don't know if Air is aware of the Indonesian kids, but any game where there's like a lot of like guilds or clans, the trauma is insane. Just off rip.
Yeah.
It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's just, it kind of goes, because like WoW is more like games like WoW, MMOs, they're more of an experience than like, they transcend from being game to more of the experience. So like,
yeah,
the better people you have around you, the more fun you're gonna have, because in MMOs, more people equals more fun, like to do content with and stuff.
Yeah, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's kind of the...
MMOs are interesting because you're saying they're more fun, but a lot of time when I'm playing an MMO, my skate, don't swallow staples, that's crazy. My experience with MMOs is like more progress with more people and more fun by myself with the game. And when I play with a lot of people, the fun part isn't the MMO. The fun part is like, ostensibly I enjoy the people I'm hanging out with, and that's fun in itself. But I didn't do like in-game content either. I'm just like out in the overworld and shit, you know? So I'm imagining if you're like in like an actual raid encounter, it's like a different experience.
It's different hanging out with a team. It's like I don't know if you ever had like a league team of people you just played league with consistently, other than like what we have now with like Baby Bird Boys or whatever. But it's like
I've had like friend circles for league, but like I've never had like a dedicated static or whatever.
So it's like when you have a dedicated group of 20 people that you're doing content with in a revolving way of like, you know, from 5 to 20 people.
Right.
And those are the 20 people that are like in the foxhole with you or whatever. When you have people you enjoy doing that content with, the content's boosted by the people you're doing it with.
Yeah. I feel
obviously, killing bosses is fun by itself, but if I was in a group of Logans, I would put a gun to my head and pull the trigger as fast as I could.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I've had like statics like that. When I was an MLG Left 4 Dead 2 player, like we had a group that was just like our dedicated, like our team. And then obviously like real life Yu-Gi-Oh! I had like a bunch of people I'd practice regularly with at locals and at their houses and stuff. Like we would like group up and like do our shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, not in a video game, if you can imagine. I'd like to put one together for Pokemon though, to be clear, or Mecha Break. That'd be really, really fun. We were talking about that on Wasteland Wednesday.
It was also different for me because WoW was the vehicle to spend time with my best friend who didn't live close.
Yeah.
So to spend time with him was to play WoW because when we were in middle school, I mean, okay, other than maybe RuneScape or other like not as popular, not as good looking MMOs to like spend a time in a huge world with, it was kind of like that was the one, you know.
Oh, Air knows it from Destiny raids. Okay, that's tight. Hey Dean, welcome in. What's up, homie?
What up, Dean?
I never really did fuck with Destiny that much. I played Destiny 2 like a little bit, but I never was like on the Destiny forefront.
Yeah,
Destiny... I like Halo a lot, and they seem similar, but
Destiny was always a skip for me. I didn't really enjoy the whole idea of it. And Destiny 2 came out, and I was like, oh, this is shit.
DT huge letdown. Oh, really? Oh.
It's like that one game EA. Was it EA or was it The Division? Who did The Division? Was that EA?
Ubisoft.
So it's like The Division. Like the first one was tolerable, then the second one was just shit for me. Like it's
so funny you say that. That's such a funny thing to say. You know who famously really loved Division 2? Obviously my boy Cooley, who you know, and our mutual late friend Vincent. Huge Division 2 heads, both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, yo, that's the sickest game ever. I looked at some gameplay and I was like gonna give it a shot, and then it murdered my computer, so I never actually played it, Lamau. But
well, I think Vincent, wherever he is, rest in peace, would chuckle at this. Shout out. You can be a great person and still be wrong, Vincent. Love you, but
he would laugh at that. He would have laughed at that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, wherever you are, brother. We miss you, dude.
Yeah, I still email his mom sometimes.
That's nice.
I keep up, be like, hey, how's church?
How are you? As she responds, or?
Yeah. Yeah, we yap it up.
Hell yeah.
We have like a little bit of a back and forth every now and again. She'll be like, oh yeah, it's going good. Thank you for keeping up. Maybe you could tell me stories about Vincent. And I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, tell me about your Bible group. She's like, oh, I'm one of the tech savvy ones because I married an engineer, so I know how to work an iPhone. I'm like, oh, that's tight.
Hell yeah.
Like, let's go. Hell yeah, mom, that's tight. Yeah, I'd like to think so. She says that, but
when he passed, we got in a Discord call with her and his brother. So that was kind of
two of his brothers, yeah.
Two of his brothers, yeah. And we all
I like
yapped
sent
for a
emails
couple
and
hours.
Organized a thing. I was like, hey, can you guys all show up at this time? Because like I contacted the family and they're gonna like join the server, so we're gonna like tell stories and stuff.
Yeah, man, that was such a hard start to the year when that happened.
That was a tough one. Yeah. And it was, and like, you know, nothing makes something like that easier, but hopefully that, you know, hopefully that was like a fun thing for the family to like, at least they can have like a.
I remember getting the call from you and just being in total shock. I was like, okay, dude, like this isn't funny. Like, okay, like this is a joke, right?
Shit joke, dude.
Yeah.
It would not have been a good joke, to be clear. You're right.
Yeah.
That would have been a fucked up joke.
It just caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like baking a cake at the time. And I was like waiting for the cake to come out of the oven. I was just like checking my phone, listening to fucking Ariana, blah, 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 chilling.
Yeah,
I got a message on my Discord and I was like,
yeah, it's like the first time I've personally had to deal with something like that through Twitch, like through gaming in general, just like a friend of 2 communities, 3, whatever, a group of communities just like being gone, like that.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I think it was easier because we were all grieving at the same time, so it was easier to at least lean on each other in different stages or whatever. I mean, we're all adults, so we're like, it's not like everyone's like fucking. We're very sad, but like obviously, you can't. Time doesn't just stand still. You have to like continue doing this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always got to keep it pushing.
Yeah, so it was tough. Those streams were fucking.
Yeah, the first couple, like not seeing his name in chat was really shit. That was really, really hard.
Well, I mean, we talked about this. I had a song in my queue still from the last time I was live. Ugh. And I was just like, no way, dude. And it was such an uplifting song. That's what he always was so good at. He would literally just fill the queue with these like stuff I wouldn't listen to, but I'm hearing it and I'm like, oh, that sounds a fucking banger. Like, oh, that sounds a banger. Like, he just out of nowhere.
Yeah, his music taste was kind of heat. Yeah. He was serving up bangers on that for sure.
It was like very eclectic, but like he had shit for everything. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yo, Dean with the Prime. Appreciate it. What's up, homie?
Yeah, Dean, appreciate the Prime. Grims, appreciate the
Hell yeah, months. Brother. Welcome in. I saw you in here a second ago, but welcome in twice.
Dean, we're doing a little kind of just like talking to chat, whatever, like vibing pod today because my voice is gone. So we're doing a little shorter stream. But if anyone has any questions you want to shoot at either myself or Beau or both of us, we'll answer them, and it can be like a little AMA type vibe.
That's true. We are AMAing. We're doing AMAs and romantic confessions and psychiatric diagnoses, and
we'll do your tarot cards too.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll do readings.
We'll read your palm.
We'll analyze your chakra, your aura.
Yeah. I'll read anybody's palm, but if you're hot, I'll read your palm like Sarah J. Maas, if you feel me. Ladies, that joke is insane. That's an insane joke to make.
Yeah.
But
yeah, death is pretty tough. It's pretty tough whenever it's streamed too, and you have someone in there like constantly, and you're not gonna see him anymore. That's not happening anymore, right? And that's like one of the tougher ones is like because he wasn't originally part of my stream. He was in Beau's community.
Yeah, and I know him through Lulu, obviously.
Yeah, and so I met him through Beau. Beau, I imagine, met him through Lulu. I mean, and in Beau's community, I don't ever say that I'm a streamer or whatever. So most of the people in there were like, "What the fuck, you stream?" Like we've known each other for like years now, and like we didn't even know you streamed or whatever. So immediately when he realized I streamed, he was like in there constantly. He was like every single day. It wasn't a question. It was just like, I'm here, what's up, what are we doing? And it was so tight for that.
And he was like that with like, it wasn't even like a one-off deal, you know what I mean? He found out Rocket Maddie streamed when she was like hanging out with us briefly, immediately over all the time. When he found out Lily streamed, over there all the time. Dude just wanted to support anybody and everybody that's SK's boy, I'm there. Like, let's go. Like, he was so cool, man. I saw him hanging out with Sully a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was so fucking real. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get easier the more times it happens. Like, he is not my first fallen comrade through Twitch, if you can imagine. And it's always tough every time.
Yeah, I imagine it's not gonna be the last either. Unfortunately, it just
mathematically
like
it couldn't be. Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, I have people I haven't seen in years, and you never know. You never know. You don't see him around. You're like, I thought Ralph was gone for a while. He was just out of there. Like I didn't see him anywhere.
Jesus.
And I was like, where the fuck is Ralph, dude?
Unfortunately, Ralph is fine.
Ralph is fine.
He's everyone's on the page. So everyone's on the same page. Ralph's okay. It's all good.
He is working like 80 hours a week or whatever, but he is alive.
Yeah.
If not,
we have had some defectors too.
Yeah,
like not just like homies that are like fallen comrades, like in loving memory, but like actually as turncoats.
Well, in loving memory, and then you have the people who are like in passive
in loving memory, and also just in memory.
Yeah, just in some memory somewhere.
Yeah, in a memory. In a vault.
Yeah, right. In a memory.
Can you imagine how passive aggressive that would be to put on a gravestone in a memory?
In a memory somewhere.
That's fucked up. Imagine you see someone's tombstone or whatever, the little headstone, and it just says rest.
Yeah.
It's not in peace or anything, just rest.
It's so funny too. I mean,
that's tough.
To be a streamer, I talk about this with you and I have a lot of people who are like at various stages of being streamers. We have like the Lulus and we have the Olivias, right? Then we have
first
like,
time just got affiliates, and then like long time affiliates, and then we have affiliate yet, big partners,
couple of steps down. Then we have like the people I would say like on our like. I would say you're kind of still a step above me. I'm kind of below you a little bit. Then you have like
I don't know about that.
The gap's getting a little closer, but it's still, I think you command a lot of people and a lot more people than I do, for sure. And that's not like I'm not
you're
talking
so
down about
that,
myself.
But...
That's just facts, right?
Okay, I'm getting glazed a little bit right now, but that's very sweet of you.
But then we have like the people who are like starting out that are like some of the new homies we found. And it's like whenever they start getting their first like, oh, the chatter never came back. It sucks. Like they were here for a couple months and they're just gone. It's like you just kind of have to talk them through it. And it's like not the first time, won't be the last time.
No. And you won't. And it's not always a good reason either. Sometimes you'll just get tired of your shit.
Yeah, true. I mean, also too, you just happen to raid out to somebody, never see him again. They're like, we like this other guy now. Like, and that's fine, you know. It just comes with the territory.
Hey, you know what? In line with that, at the detriment of what we're just talking about, I ended up bumping into this new streamer dude when I was looking for people playing Mecha Break. Not the one you're thinking of. We met that guy. I like introduced you. We met the Beyblade dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tight. Different guy though. This other guy, if you can imagine, is a long-haired Super Nintendo stan, Gundam Wing stan, Mecha Break player who used to like Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. From Washington.
Interesting.
That dude is like my twin. And then he was mentioning on stream, like, yeah, I'm going to go to the Portland Retro Gaming Convention. I'm like, bro, do you go every year? He's like, yeah, for like the last 10 years. Like, dog, we probably bumped into each other. It's fucking crazy. I'm probably going to be there this year. That's crazy. Like, and now we're just tight. He's like, yo, let's go. And that dude's, we'll have to raid out to him at some point if he's live, or if he's not, I'll drop the like link to his channel later. Sure. But yeah, that dude's fucking sick. But shout out to that guy. He's so sweet. He's like a really like nice guy. And like I'll tell you what, I like spotlighting and shouting out and like raising up people in general. I think that's really fun.
Yep.
And I've had people criticize me for that, like, oh, this guy doesn't support small streamers. Because they're the type that come in, I'll be like, oh, how was your day? And they'll be like, just ended stream, but did it first time chatter. Okay, guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's such a different vibe. You know the guy I'm talking about? You know, like the guys I'm talking about? Like that energy?
I know. I have some of those. I used to have some of those for sure.
Yeah.
I like to think I am not afraid to. I never pass up the opportunity to talk about a friend's stream that either doesn't mention their streamer often or just like in general be like, hey, you guys need to go follow this person. Like, I try not to skip that beat. I try not to gatekeep. I'm always open about like the tools I'm using in stream and how I do stuff, because I just want people to have good streams and I like the stuff I use. But there are a lot of people who are very weird with how they gatekeep their own communities or whatever. I know a couple people who I had to talk into raiding. I'm like, you need to raid out to people if you want to grow your channel. He's like, but if I raid out to people, then they're going to find new people to watch and won't watch me. And I was like, they're
going to find that either way, bro.
They're going to do that either way. And you being scared to show them other people will show them the insecurity you have. And that's a turn off to not want to watch you.
Yeah. That's like the same dudes that are like, hot tub streamers are why I have 3 viewers. Like, no, they're not.
No, you not complaining about hot tub streamers, the reason why your community sucks is the reason why your community sucks. You know?
Like, famously, no one who is looking for hot tub girls is also looking for some guy playing Resident Evil 2 on, like, 480p with no camera. Like, that's a different audience, King. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, and I think, too, I don't know if you ever had this, but I definitely spent a lot of time comparing myself to others in the beginning, too. And now I'm just kind of, just doing whatever I want.
Yeah. Like, in the like early days? Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially because you, like, don't know the culture, the landscape, you don't know the etiquette. So you're trying to, like, you know, take notes, watch some people.
Yeah, like, back in the day, like, whenever Sit would go live, instantly I was like, oh, you turn off stream, go. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I'm not gonna have any views now because so-and-so's live. You know what I mean? That like in your head mentality of like, oh, someone's live, I have to do this.
I can't believe this guy's in my time slot.
Yeah, like, obviously, me joking like that with you, but like,
well, that's not even what I was referencing, but that's really funny.
Oh, well, yeah, there are people who are actually like that, but
yeah, people really do think that way of like, I can't believe I go live at 8 p.m. and this guy's going live at 8 p.m. What the fuck? That's my time.
He's really fucking me right now. Man. That's crazy. Like, no, actually, people will just watch whoever they want to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
I promise you, pick a time of day. There are a million people live at that time of day. You're not dodging it.
Because I was kind of apprehensive about doing that that spooky stream or whatever, the scary game stream. Because it was like on a Saturday. It was later too. I don't stream that late on Saturdays, if not ever. I'm usually ending stream or have already ended at that point, and I was starting at that point. So I was like, oh, probably 0 turnout, whatever. I'm just gonna show up, do the thing. And it was like one of the best streams I've like had in a while.
That's tight. Yeah, I love that.
It was great.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So sometimes it's like getting out of your head and like not worrying about the other stuff.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know how much you fuck with like TikTok live streams. Not as a streamer, but as like a viewer. It's crazy how many of them are literally just someone sitting around waiting for someone else to talk to them.
As
a Twitch streamer, I can't fathom. Do you know what I mean? If you just sat silently waiting for people to entertain you as like,
it's crazy out there on different platforms. I'm saying it's crazy.
Or the people are like actively like, don't even be here if you're not giving me stuff. Where's my roses? Where's my galaxy? Give me roses and galaxies. Thank you, loser. What are you, broke, bitch? Like,
imagine if
like, that's the meta over there. That's crazy.
Imagine if we actually said that over here. We'd be clip farmed. We'd be on Twitter canceled. You'd have 7 X's reposting it.
Oh my god, I already have that problem. This is crazy. I'm the fucking Bomona Flowers of this universe right now, dude. That's insane. Oh, fucking, where's my Scott Pilgrim at? It's outrageous.
Yeah, that's the one thing I will, like, if there's anything I'll give my ex praise on, it's like, we broke up and he doesn't give a fuck about me. He doesn't want shit to do with me. I don't think I exist in his, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't have that problem. It's the exact opposite. I just don't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
C-Dog says that type of shit to me on the weekly. You gotta pay me, Death. Yo, you motherfucker, I need 5 gifted.
Yo, Death, speaking of those gifts, my pocket's feeling a little light, dude.
Yo, I got computer parts to pay for and shit.
Crazy.
I got repair bills. I got credit cards and shit.
Damn, he linked me it's like a PC part something or other, like spreadsheet the other day. And I was like, I responded, which one are you getting me?
It's crazy. That's crazy.
That he never
I have to make a fucking spreadsheet just to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards at this point. I mean, I was showing you earlier before stream started. What a fucking hustle out here trying to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards for real. Jesus Christ, dude.
And I'll extend that to every market ever. Any third-party market, God, is such a hassle.
Like flea market style selling.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's good for prices. It's bad for prices. Lamau. Like, the items are cheaper. You're paying more.
Yeah.
Crazy. You're buying streams PCs and shit since 2025.
True.
We got to get you those crew neck long sleeves, like established 2025.
I am.
That'd be tight. We need an entire line of like just death merch. Pretty good.
Death, I have the back of the t-shirt. It says crew on it, like he's in the.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like manager.
I think that'd be kind of tight. God bless, dude. But yeah, I'm trying to like, I'm gonna spin up my villain era again and be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. And I obviously sold all my collection when I started streaming 7 years ago. Like granted, it was a lot of stuff that I sold.
Is there money in this? Is there potential a money angle, or is this a fun angle?
Maybe. Depends. Depends on what the landscape of the game looks like and what the landscape of competition looks like, whether or not I start winning. Depends on who's still playing, like how much hustle. It's definitely a lot different now. You can't really haggle the same way because obviously there's like every kid has an iPhone in their pocket and they'll just like Google the price of a card. Like you're not going to like scam somebody like that unless they're like really dumb or really trusting. And I wouldn't want to scam trusting people anyway. That's not how I'd like to live. So
exploit often and early.
Well, true. But also only people that deserve it. And unfortunately, the people that deserve it are the scumbags that look at prices, Lamau. So
hear me out.
It's difficult.
Children deserve it though, because you got to think in the future, they're paying for their crime.
Oh, they're preemptively. Sure.
You're preemptively setting them up with the karma for what they're going to be doing in a couple years. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then I have to decide.
Doing them a favor.
Well, that's true. And then I have to decide how much crime I want to get into. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, am I going back? Like, am I going to go back to the old me and just be like a for real OG? Like, are we getting back into some shit? Or am I like going to be like a straight-laced Yu-Gi-Oh player?
I imagine like the 12-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh prodigy or whatever is just going to like wipe the floor with you at some point, and you're going to be like, oh, wow. You're going to be like the Joey. You're going to come back the Joey of the...
I'm going to be the Joey? That's funny.
Well, I feel like you start strong, and then like there's gonna be some like 12-year-old prodigy that comes in and just wipes the floor with everybody, and you're like, oh fuck, the final boss.
I'll tell you what.
And then you're staring at this kid, and he's staring back at you, and you're like, oh fuck, it's me from when I was 12. Fuck, I'm done. You know what I mean?
A lot of the time, I've had those 12-year-old prodigy types, but I just like train them. They're my boys. I actually got a message just the other day on Facebook, like a month and a half ago, from somebody who was like, "Yo, dude, are you taught me Yu-Gi-Oh a long time ago, and I appreciate that, man. Thanks, dog." And that was like the whole message. That was so cute. I'll see if I can go find it. I'll send it to you like as a screenshot.
Yeah, your history on the internet is one of two extremes.
What do you mean?
You're either a wholesome Sherpa in the world of
Sherpa.
Well, then you have the people who like stalk you and like want to take you down completely.
Well, yes.
The duality of man, I believe.
Yeah, look at this. Is like, I can't. Can you like full screen a Facebook message somehow? Is that a thing? Can I like middle click this and get a full screen of? Oh my god, I can. Fuck yeah. Yeah, look at this message.
Then you have people that want to fight with you at 3 a.m. about for a joke about nothing at 12 a.m. What is that about? What is that bit? Did I retroactively forget a bit? What is the 3 a.m. crash out?
Yeah, I'm sending you a screenshot right now. Check that out. That's so tight. That's such a sweet message, just like to like dry fire get randomly.
That's so sweet. I had something recently happen to me like that. Not recently, but like a year ago. The kid who used to babysit me added me on Facebook and was talking to me. He's like, "Are you the kid I used to babysit?" And I'm like,
"Oh, that's
maybe.
Cute.
I guess I don't remember, but like, he's like, "Did you live at blah 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 whatever?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess that was me." He's like, "That's tight. How's your mom doing?"
That's really cute. Actually, I love that.
Oh, that was the. I see. Well, Death, you have to understand there were so many in such a small amount of time. It's very easy. to forget.
My ex crashing out. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you think about it, the whole 10-month span was just one evolving crash out.
Well, you know what they say about psychology master's degree holders, just psychology degree havers in general. It's a rough field, rough time.
Well, that's true.
I've been told famously, quote, "It's not all of us." It's not. I would love to believe that. I still believe that in my heart, but it's a lot of them. It's several.
Well, notoriously too, I think you just
Conklin was bumping. Oh, Jesus.
You're just a magnet for attracting what's the appropriate word here?
Women?
Damaged goods. I mean secondhand, lightly used, refurbished.
That's polite.
Refurbished but still broken in box.
Refurbished but still broken is crazy.
That might be too much.
That feels diabolical to have said. That's very funny.
I stand by that though. That's not a lie.
Sure.
And I'm not a liar, guys, so.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a very safe person.
Yeah.
I'm safe. And I feel like people who really need and appreciate that safety are people who have been banged up a little bit. So maybe the game is just be a little less safe.
Well, I think you're a very trusting person, and I think that you trust people sometimes who don't earn your trust yet.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah.
That's true.
It's one thing objectively true. To earn a trust. It is another thing to
you can trust me, trust. That is literally all it takes. And I'll tell you what, I'll forgive anything too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, when Goku and Piccolo were fighting Raditz, and Goku has him by the tail, his Raditz by the tail, and they're like going to kill Raditz, and he's like, no, please, I'm really sorry, I'll leave and I'll never come back. And Goku's like, oh, okay. And he lets go of his tail.
Yeah, and then you end up with a hole in your chest. So
you do end up with a hole in your chest. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly right.
Be
like, yo, dude, I'm so Goku. And people are like, you don't look like you're in shape. I'm like, that's not what I meant.
During the housing crisis, when they were just giving out mortgages to people who couldn't afford them, you're kind of like that with apologies. You're like, it's okay. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. So they give you an apology and you just stamp it. Yeah. You're just like not looking. You're just like, okay, you can't pay this back. Stamp.
Yeah.
And then there's a housing crisis. And then in our case, it's the crisis of Infinite Earth whenever, you have to get the gauntlet off the fucking last boss of the Crash Out, kingdom or whatever.
The Crash Out kingdom is very funny. Yeah, it does kind of go that way, doesn't it?
But like at the end of the day, I think for my silence is well deserved. Well, for my for my outward silence, for my
True. Audio listeners, I'm nodding furiously in agreement.
Behind closed doors was a totally different thing. But
that's true. Yeah, it is a time out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is a time. What a wild year, wacky honestly.
Thing. This year has been crazy.
Just ups and downs, total left field. Just
my last few years have been crazy.
Yeah.
They've been goofy. And I'll tell you what, I had a string of dating women who were high school dropouts.
Wow.
And I was told that was a mistake. I shouldn't do that. You should maybe shoot a little higher. And I was like, okay, sure, I hear you.
If they have their own business,
I don't want a blanket statement like that, but that's what I was told.
I agree to an extent because I know a couple people who dropped out of high school running pretty good businesses at the moment. Very successful.
Sure.
Didn't go to school, didn't touch it, dropped out. It. I had a friend who dropped out senior year. He went all 4 years and decided this last one, I don't need it. Fucking
dog, why run the marathon and then leave at the ribbon? That's crazy.
And then he's just running like a fucking 6-figure towing company.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Just like actually killing it. Well, his family was in repossessing, so they've had multiple.
Fucking Nepo baby.
Well, kind of, sort of, but not kind of, yeah. Essentially, but now he took one repossession company. Now they have like 7 different towing companies and like
that's
different
tight.
For different things. They focus on different areas. One does all like apartment complexes. One does crash like
the reclamation
the ambulance
stuff.
checkers, chasers and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, someone died on I-90. I'm on my way. You know,
and I'm sure they have different like overheads and business costs. Like certain areas need Kevlar.
But he's doing very, very well.
Yeah. Wow. Good for him.
Yeah.
I did that. I went from dropouts to degree havers. And if you can imagine,
you did
that's
do a couple stabbers.
Well, they were early. The stabbers were early on.
Yeah.
That was an early career mistake.
It's a crazy how you've had some hills and valleys.
True. I've been told if someone stabs you with a box cutter, you should not forgive them.
You know, yeah.
That's what I'm told.
Well, you've also, you know, like, usually, too, if someone commits, like, credit card fraud, you don't forgive them for that either. Or, like, there's a longer process of forgiveness for that. Forgiveness doesn't have to be off the table, but it's, like, a longer forgiveness process. You know what I mean?
Aaron, listen, that's what I thought, too. A couple of stabbings just keep shit fresh, you know?
Yeah, like... Now, if she's an emo, if she's like a goth chick, maybe that's different. Maybe you were a part of that or whatever. You're like in there like that. So
these are surprise stabbings for sure.
Yeah, if it's a surprise stabbing, it's different. If you're listening to like Ohio is for Lovers, okay, let's like you can't just say she stabbed you. Let's like set the scene for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a little
of
diff.
Course. There's different versions of events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you know, I went from stabbers to dropouts, and then I went for degree holders after that. And I'll tell you what, not better.
Well,
it's not better. That is not a metric that determines anything.
Well, you know, I love you, right? I think the love we have for each other, very platonic, very strong.
I'm sure whatever you say next is going to be so sweet and supportive.
You definitely pick them.
Oh, thanks, man.
But you pick the wrong ones, I think. You pick...
I misunderstood.
Yeah, it's... I don't have an analogy for it. It's just very strange. Because, like, you're right. They're not all bad. But the ones you've picked recently that are holders of the thing that brings money, they just seem to be a little off. A little, like, the knobs just aren't tightened.
Sure. Yeah,
little
that's
crazy
true.
train type stuff.
Shout out Ozzy, I guess? Question mark.
And hey, you know, I have nowhere to speak because I haven't been in. I've been out of that game for 2 years, so I can't I'm not coming from a high road here. Women since high school, but it's a different story for a different day. You know what I mean?
Gonna say, I don't know. Is that recent for you?
Well, 2 years would be my last.
The women, I mean.
Oh, with the women, yeah, high school. Yeah, 2011 would be the.
Okay, it's a little more than 2 years.
I dated a girl for prom, and she dumped me on prom.
That's tough.
Yeah. Tough.
Do you think that was like the genesis of the gay era?
Well, no, I was gay before that. If you can imagine.
Did you contract a gay from that?
No, not at all.
Oh, I see.
Well, you see, what happens is
it was that or the vaccine, so I had to ask. You know.
No. So I guess I can give the TLDR pod save version. When you have a girlfriend who wants to spend time with you and you're coming home to hang out with your neighbor and have sex with them, it's a little different.
Sure. Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
So it's kind of hard when you're not spending time with the person you're with, but also you don't love the person you're with or sexually attracted to the person you're with because you don't like that gender. So.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Tricky one.
Yeah, it's tough.
What you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, there is a stage where you're like, you know that you're not attracted to him, but you're like, I'll just force it. I can do it. Like, I'll be that guy.
Oh, no.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
They can kind of tell pretty fast.
Yeah.
But then it becomes a malicious thing because they don't know. You're the only one that knows. So they just think, oh, he's like an asshole. I'm like, oh, but I'm not an asshole. I just don't want to be outed to my whole school. So I have to date you for this thing.
I can't believe you had a high school beard. That's crazy.
Well, when you're on the football team, you have to kind of play the part.
Oh, because I see. Yeah. I bet the locker room was fun, though. Or was it torturous? Was it like a nightmare for you? Because it's like
I didn't.
You were like at a store where you want to buy everything and have no money.
Well, up until adulthood, I had a really good understanding of, you don't play where you work, and then I fell in love with a coworker. So.
Okay, well.
But that was later on in adulthood. I never had like a crush on any of like my like teammates or whatever. They were all just actual friends,
Yeah, right.
I knew because I loved the game of football anyway. So it wasn't like I was doing that for like a nefarious kind of like, ooh, let me be weird and gross or whatever.
You weren't just like signing up for the team to get in there.
Well, you have to say that because people have the idea of like, that's why a gay person would want to play sports. Because, but you can't just enjoy the sport anyway.
Yeah. Well, notoriously, the straights have some opinions on the gays.
Well, yeah.
So
and vice versa, by the way. It goes both ways.
I believe that. Yeah, hell yeah, I believe that. Whatever you guys write in your Girl Tech voice-activated password journals about us must be insane.
That's so true. So valid. It's actually password protected.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
built into my phone, motherfucker.
Hi. Yo, I love that. I'll tell you what, I really wanted one of those Girl Tech voice-activated password journals. I wanted one really bad. I never got one.
I always wanted to do one of the burn books.
Same. I call people fugly sluts sometimes, and people don't realize it's a Mean Girl reference, and I just sound insane.
Fugly was such a great word.
I agree. I concur. I feel like I would be Regina if we were in Mean Girls, to be clear.
On this episode of the pod, we explore. I mean, yeah, kind of a little bit. I don't know.
Is that like valid of me, or am I like overestimating myself?
No, it's valid for sure.
Hell yeah.
I think it's valid. You gotta know.
We need like a Karen for sure. I'm a mouse. Yeah. Duh. Like, who's our Karen?
Duh. Skate. He can play a good Karen. He'd be playing the part. He wouldn't. He is not actually Karen. He'd be like, he could act the role.
Okay, I see.
We pretty much lost our Karen, so we don't have an in-house Karen to fucking be upset about literally everything. If you can imagine. Who would I be?
Who would you be in our Mean Girls clique?
Well, obviously you'd be a goth girl. You'd be the leader of the goth gang.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
Say it. Speak it.
Let me double check that I'm not insane right now. Let me refresh my own vibe real quick. Hold. Would it be safe to say that if Death was in our Mean Girls group, he actually wouldn't be any of the Mean Girls? He would be Miranda from Lizzie McGuire.
God, that's so correct. God, that's so fucking right. That's so valid. That's so true. Hallelujah. Man, I have to say something controversially at Brave. Even Stevens, okay? Gay Awakening #1. Gay Awakening #2, Gordo, dude. I'm in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lizzie McGuire, Gordo, I was in there. You know what I mean? I was every episode in that shit.
I need to see results for those. Air, I would be happy to you know what? DM me some and I will take them and I will report back. Most recently, I took a BuzzFeed Who Are You quiz for K-pop Demon Hunters and I got Genu.
Twice.
Yeah, I had to double check the answer. I was like, yo, did this one answer just like lock me out of it? Nope, I'm just hard confirmed Genu according to BuzzFeed.
I don't know if we can trust BuzzFeed though. BuzzFeed's kind of garbage.
I like Quizly. I miss Quizzilla.
Yeah, send some over here.
Yeah, hit me in the DMs on Discord. Just send me those, and I will be happy to do and report any of them that you send me. I'm on the mission. But it's been a long time since I've BuzzFeed quizzed, other than that one for K-pop Demon Hunters recently. So I don't really have one off the top of my head. I know I did a Buffy the Vampire Slayer one a while ago, and I got Buffy. And I think I recall doing a Harry Potter one at one point, and I got Shou Chang. I think that's right. I'd have to like double check that. I know according to Pottermore, I'm a Gryffindor, which makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah, that's basically you.
Yeah, and I even changed some of my answers because like I was at the time with someone who was like, "You're not a Gryffindor, you're a fucking Slytherin." And I was like, "I don't think that's right."
Who said
and
that?
They were like, "Do you remember the 2-year one that kept threatening suicide if I didn't like stay with her?"
Oh yeah,
that one.
She's gaslighting you because you're definitely like,
I agree,
savior complex, like Gryffindor for sure.
Okay, is that a positive thing?
I think so.
Oh, okay, tight. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, you're kind of like main character, save your energy, kind of like I'm gonna save her.
Well, that's true.
That was a play on words, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I did like what you did there. That was good. Yeah,
which
that
is
is
also
good.
True. So I can't be knocked on that.
Like, you know what though? Like, I feel like it was locked in that I was a Gryffindor the moment I heard a really loud noise in my cul-de-sac at like 2 a.m. like 2 decades ago, and I got a flashlight and went outside. I was like, "Oh, what was that?"
Yeah. Also, probably shouldn't be doing that.
You know, people keep telling me that, but if I don't, who will?
No one has to. That's the best part.
Somebody's got to keep the area safe. That's crazy.
Yeah, but one part of that ends up with you almost dying, potentially. The other part is you could just stay inside. You know what I mean?
If death could stop me, I wouldn't be 36.
Well, here's the thing. Cats have 9 lives. You've blown through a couple of them.
I have used a few. I have used a few. Yeah. I'm currently on life number 3. Almost on 4.
There's a couple close calls. I don't know.
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo 2008. God fucking bless. Actually, no. It would have been 2000.
Calls.
No, it was 2008. It was 2008. 7? I mean 2007. I have to think about my timeline here. But it was a Cinco de Mayo anyway.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
A lot of my problems in the past, a lot of traumatic things can just be linked to women that I was dating at the time. That does track. That does seem to be the case.
It does seem like there is a
Hey, Moonlight.
There is a correlation between toxic women and your mental health.
Well, that's true. Let me ask you this. Speaking of things that exes have had caused in my life, you ever got a rabies shot?
You know, there's a couple things I've never had to do in my life. Rabies is not one of them.
Rabies shots are crazy.
Yeah, it's like a series of them, right?
It is
12? No.
I don't know if it's 10 or 12, but it's like a lot.
Yeah.
You had to like keep going back.
Yeah, and it's like you're like a minute late. You're dead. You're gone. You're fizzing at the mouth. When you reach that stage,
rabies is crazy, man.
You're done.
Yeah. Because I got attacked by a raccoon.
Was it also whenever you went outside to investigate something?
I guess it depends on your definition of investigate. I would say no.
So the answer is yes, and that's also one of the reasons why you probably shouldn't go where we don't belong.
Well, okay. So let me tell you what happened. I was with an ex, as many of my stories start. You'll note that almost all of my stories start with, remember how I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or So I Was Dating a Girl? Those are the 2 story openings pretty much every time. This one is weirdly both. But if you recall, I was dating this girl, the box cutter stabber. And she was a bit of a candy kid, like a late 2000s candy kid. And I famously am not a raver at all. That's not my scene. I don't know if you would have guessed that about me, but I don't do raves.
Yeah.
Don't do raves, don't do drugs.
Kind of knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, I give the vibe of like, I do gangs, and I do, I think even though it's inaccurate, I give the vibe of like Ultimate Frisbee and pickleball.
You don't give that vibe. You give nail polish and like girls' night out.
Oh, good. Oh, okay, perfect. Good. Love that.
Yeah, pick anything sport related. You do not give that vibe. I just want you to. I want to let that one really.
Oh man.
As your friend and confidant,
that's
the least vibe that you give. Wearing.
Well, let me tell you, in high school it was diff because I was flag football and hoops all day.
For sure, I could see that, but you have gone too far.
I really squashed that vibe.
The vibe has been, I wouldn't say extinguished, but that flame is those coals are very getting to the point of atrophying at this point. Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Because at this point I do not sports or ball either.
Yeah.
So
I could neither of us, to be very clear.
Yeah. So there I was, vibing, chilling with this girl who is a bit of a candy kid raver. And she wanted to go to a warehouse rave in Portland, Oregon. And I babysat her for a little bit, but we got a ride there. We didn't have like our own transportation. And when we were leaving that, we were leaving because I was like storming out annoyedly. I was like, oh God, I'm so tired of babysitting this dumb bitch. I'm out of here. And like, which I think was fair. I mean, if you were there at the time, you would have understood. How much do you know about cuddle puddles?
We talked about this actually. This was the meta shift one night. Yeah,
correct. We did talk about this.
I laughed not because you said that, but because you said that about multiple of them multiple times.
Right.
It is another thread in the link of the chain, you know?
Correct. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was storming out annoyedly. I was like, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm not fucking, this relationship sucks. Babysitting you sucks. I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
And she was like yapping in my ear like a fucking chihuahua as I was leaving. Like, no, you can't do this. This is bullshit. Don't leave me alone. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, fuck that. But then our ride wasn't answering their phone because we were leaving earlier than expected. And also, it was like 2 a.m, so no one was really awake anyway. So we just had to walk back to her house where I was living at the time. And it was like 16 miles on the other side of a river across a bridge on like a different side of the town. And so to get there, we had to walk home through like the industrial area and down some train tracks for several miles. And on the train tracks, you're not going to believe this. 2 a.m, Portland train tracks, hobos and raccoons. Anyway, so I got stabbed and mugged and then attacked by a raccoon.
Well, the raccoon seems like the least of the worrisome things that happened that night.
Yeah. Well, I know I got mugged too. It's so annoying.
Well, the stabbed part, if you could imagine.
Oh.
You're
well, I kind of trained for that. But like the other two were just so annoying. You know what I mean?
You know, I don't even know why. The audacity of me even bringing this up. Maybe we just don't do that.
Get stabbed?
No, just like, so the root cause of all of these things I've narrowed down to one thing. So I was with my ex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How about we just don't do that?
Exes? They keep leaving. Don't look at me. Well, sometimes I leave, but
for good reasons. For good reasons.
They leave for good reasons? I'm sorry?
They're saving you, yes.
That's very funny.
The ones who leave are saving you, and when you leave, you're saving yourself. Jesus Christ. That's
true.
If there was an infinity gauntlet of the wrong bitches, you've collected them.
Well, if you recall, this is the same ex that got me banned from competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! For assault and battery and destruction of personal property in 2008.
Yeah,
I'm innocent, by the way, to be clear. I didn't do that stuff.
Guilty until proven innocent, imagine, in this world, for sure.
Correct. But I didn't do that stuff, to be clear.
Whew, man. Yeah, it just...
But yeah. So I had to get rabies shots because that raccoon attacked me. And I had to cancel a bunch of credit cards, which is so fucking annoying. Not cancel, but like, you know, like cut them up or order new ones or whatever.
That's crazy, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't cut them up. I mean, the other person was, you know what I mean, though. But yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't know if you've ever been in a position where like someone will stab you for your wallet. It is unwise to be like, what are you gonna do? Fucking stab me? Don't do that.
In high school, we went to the movie theater, and there was a guy who came up to us and was like, "Empty out your pockets." And I didn't know what was going on at the time, and I said, "I don't have any pockets." Because I didn't. I was wearing shorts. I was holding my stuff. I had my phone and my wallet in my hand. I was like, I don't have pockets. And everyone in the group just looks at me like, you're going to get us killed. And thankfully, we're outside the movie theater. So you can imagine back in the day, there wasn't like electronic ticketing. There was us standing in line to get fucking tickets. So thankfully, this a soldier in uniform, but he's like not on duty. He's just wearing his uniform because they do that.
Like he comes over fatigues or whatever.
Yeah, and he overhears this guy like talking to us, trying to literally rob us. And he's like, "Hey man, let's talk over there." And the dude's like fucking massive. And he like grabs this dude by the neck and walks him over to the police or whatever. And my friends were like, "Are you fucking crazy, dude?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I misread the situation. Maybe I'm autistic. I don't know." But I was like, "Yeah, I don't have pockets."
That's really funny.
That was like the last time we were allowed by ourselves. That's at the movie theater for a while. And this isn't like a bad area too. This was like a good area. Like not good area, but like.
But it's not a bad area.
Not a bad area. Not like a ghetto area. You know what I mean? Not like we're not sitting in like second ward trying to see a movie theater with guns going off in every direction. Yeah. It's like a fairly safe place, and this cokehead wanted to take our pockets. You know,
cokeheads be like that. You know what I mean?
Well, he was trying to get us to follow him. And we were like, "We're not leaving. What the fuck?"
How many people did you have?
It was like 4 of us, but like we weren't even like we were freshmen at the time, so like not even humans, right? We were just kind of like.
Hear me out. 4v1 though. I think you win.
I was such a pussy back then until I started. Like
No, you could kick.
I was.
If somebody holds, you could kick.
I'll be completely honest with you. If I was walking home and some dude like get in this fucking van or I'll kill you, I'd be like, all right, dude, sorry. Like I'll just get in here. Like don't.
Okay.
I was timid until about like sophomore year. So I really kind of like.
Hey Mel, welcome in.
I started my villain arc in sophomore year because I was like, I was on the football team, but I still got made fun of for my weight freshman year, and then sophomore year I just became like public enemy number 1, and one of the kids who would bully me joined the football team. And how football teams train for like the game is we would get the other team's playbook and half of the team would play as the other team. And so I got to play as the other team and the kid was playing as us. So I fucking ran him over a bunch of times and like beat his ass.
Great,
didn't beat his ass, but like in the sense of the game, I like ran him over.
Yeah. Felt great, huh?
It felt pretty good. So I just became a villain after that. And
tight.
Yeah, at one point during the season, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm sorry, dude."
That's pretty good.
He's like, "Can you stop doing this to me? I would appreciate it."
That's big.
But yeah, sophomore year, I kind of became a villain. So like,
that's really funny.
If the dude would have tried to rob us sophomore year, I probably would have been like, "Dude, we'll fucking kill you."
Well,
you know what I mean? But like freshman year was tough. Freshman year, I would have been like, dude.
I see.
I would have been dead. Yeah, would not be fighting back. Ralph, welcome in. Mel, appreciate you being here.
Did I ever tell you about the time?
Good.
That like I was on my way home from work, from a Kroger in like 2010, and I was working in the deli, so it was like late to get out of there. And I frequently had to stay late, like past shift era, like just to like finish dish pit or whatever. So like I was getting out of there at like 2, 3 a.m. And this one night I was walking home. It was like 2 a.m. And we have this stretch of it's right next to my house, to be clear. But there's this stretch of like 1/10 of a mile with no streetlights and heavy woods, and everyone just call it the murder woods because the motherfuckers die in there or whatever. But yeah. So I'm walking past the murder woods.
A murder woods as well.
Right, yeah. So I'm sure different nomenclature, but you know the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lore was there.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like walking home through the murder woods, right? Because that's how you gotta get home. And when I was walking home, I don't wear jewelry or my watch or anything when I'm working. So I don't have them on when I'm leaving either. I just leave them at home. But I do have my wallet. Because, of course. And so I'm walking home. I got my wallet and my phone. And I had got like a soda and some candy or whatever. And this dude pops out the murder woods and like tries to like hold me up at gunpoint for real. Like dude's just like got a pistol out. Just like some fucking little whatever. I'm not a gun guy, but it was a small handheld gun. I couldn't say what kind of gun, but anyway, he had a gun. And he was like, "Yo, give me your shit, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Bitch." And I just like slapped it and kept walking. And that was not wise. But I did do that.
Yeah.
And because, when you're working at the dish pit at Kroger, pull the trigger. Who gives a shit? Like, it's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Make my day, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So I was like, "Bitch, you're not going to fucking catch a body from some Skittles and whatever I have in my bag. Get out of here, dude."
Now, I didn't mean to cut you off, but are you at a point in your life where you just walk into it and be like, look, dude.
I grabbed the barrel and put it on my forehead. I think realistically, no jokes, if I was in that scenario again, maybe I wouldn't slap it because obviously like it could go off and that'd be problematic. But I'd tell the dude to fuck off for real.
Yeah, if someone tried to rob me at gunpoint, at the end of the day, I would look at him and go, I'm worth nothing. I have nothing.
Yeah. Like, what are you going to do exactly? You going to kill me right now? You're going to kill me and take these credit cards that you can't use?
For me, dude, I'm like, hey, here's my wallet. All of these are maxed. What are you going to fucking do? You're going to go to Walmart and buy something? It's going to decline, you dumbass.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, you shooting me would put me in a better position currently than where I'm at.
That's so funny.
If you're trying to help me currently, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at.
Like, hey, I'll tell you what. Can we walk back to where I work and you can shoot me in the parking lot so I can sue them, please? Or something?
I'll give you half of what I get.
Yeah, we'll split it. You want to run a scam right now, dude? Like, take the shot, no vitals. It'll be fine.
Now, I also have a crypto coin you can use that money to invest in.
That's so funny. I feel like that dude nowadays, if that happened today, that dude would shoot you and pull out an iPad and, like, ask for a tip. Like 20%?
Like, can you rate my service?
Yeah, truly. Like, well, Starbucks. You missed the vitals, so that's a 5 for me. 5 stars. Good job.
Yeah, they do that.
What do I think about Connor playing Outlast? Outlast is tight. I mean, like, I've never been like a horror game guy, famously, but not because I don't like them. I'm just not scared of anything, so people find it really boring to watch me play them, so I don't play them. Lamau, like on stream or whatever. But I mean, for people who like are enjoying that like vibe, like I'm so happy for them, you know. And Connor was saying he had a great time with Outlast, so.
Well, hear me out. You know, I don't get scared. Like, I don't think of jump scares as, like, being scared. You just caught me off guard.
Okay, I can get behind that. Sure.
So, like, is Outlast scary? No.
You weren't unnerved a little bit?
Not really.
Because you seemed a little...
Okay. In what clip? Where?
Just the vibe. Of the stream. You did seem a little...
I was getting jump scared every 5 minutes, sure, but I wasn't, like, scared. I wasn't spooked, you know?
True. So true.
There were a couple of what the fuck moments or whatever, but, like...
Yeah, a jump scare, like a momentary startle, very diff.
I find it unnerving when I'm walking down, like, a hallway and, like, two eyes kind of in a head just kind of, like... I pop out and stare at me for a minute, or like something scurries in the distance. I'm like, did I think I just saw what I saw, you know?
I'll tell you what, if I was playing a game and that happened where like a head popped out the side like that, I would immediately think of the Mortal Kombat uppercut guy who was like, Toaster! I would not be that scared.
Yeah, but if it was like a spider, then you would be a little scared, bitch. So
that would fuck me. I don't like spiders, that's true. Yeah, if it's a big spider, like, eh.
And there was no spiders in this. To be very fair, there was no spiders. Now, I don't know what 2 has to offer, but I don't think there's no spiders.
Yeah, there is a sequel. That's true. Outlast 2.
Yeah. There's DLC and then there's a sequel because the game ends in like a crazy way, which I was not expecting. So that was fun. Like, as a story, it was like cool. But like, you know what's always like weird to me about those games? No one ever finds themselves... Like, a horror game is a game in which none of this ever happens in real life. Ever. Saw, none of that ever really happens in real life. You get a guy who like cuts people up, sure, but there's never like this mastermind guy who's like, want to play a game? Like, it's just so far-fetched. So this guy is gonna go to this place and he's gonna take pictures of stuff, and then there's like, he finds out there's actually this cult here, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, dude, like, sure.
Well, cults exist. That's real.
Cults do exist, and there have been shootouts in cult compounds, sure. However, you look at the game like this, and you're like, okay, dude. And I guess, like, again, it's saying a game has to be rooted in reality is, like, goofy anyway from the get-go anyway, right? So I guess doesn't... doesn't even really matter that much. But
yeah, I've famously been that guy of like, oh, you want more realism in Final Fantasy? Well, lose all the magic then, asshole.
Well, that's true. Well,
let's lose the running cactuses.
The guild I was in before, the one I was in with Logan. Hey, Logan, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck you,
there
Logan.
was a
Shut
guy
the fuck up,
who,
Logan.
Yeah, stupid Logan ass bitch ass stupid Logan. Go get a CE, Logan, you stupid pussy.
Yeah, oh, wait, dumbass motherfucking nuts.
Stupid.
Yeah, closest thing he's got is a CD's nuts. Bitch.
The closest thing he has to CE is a wife that doesn't want to see him, stupid ass.
God. Fucking more like CTE, am I right? Brain damage ass.
Go
Logan.
Get your daughter ready for cheers, stupid ass.
True.
Anyway,
fuck you, Logan.
So the guild I was in before that. Now all I can think about is what we just did.
Audio listeners, I do not know Logan, to be clear.
We had a guy in there, and for everything he'd be like, that would never happen. I'm like, dude, man, we're talking about World of Warcraft, and you're like, the void thing would never happen in real life. Yeah, dipshit. What the fuck you mean? Also, none of the classes we play would ever happen in real life. You stupid ass.
Like, there's no night elves or orcs either, dude. There's no fucking pandas in real life. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Yeah, and he'd be like, "Oh, we would never be able to fall from this height." I was like, "Dude, what is wrong with you? Who are you?"
We would never be able to fall from this height is so stupid.
I remember one time he was like, we'd never be able to breathe like this, like breathing underwater.
Why?
Like, what do you mean?
How do you know? What do you know about night elves breathing under the water, dude?
I was like,
maybe it's fantasy water. Go fuck yourself.
Well, no, because shamans have a spell of water breathing, so they can you can just breathe forever underwater because it's a spell.
Oh,
he's like, that would never happen in real life. I'm like, yeah, no shit. But this is like the least. No, this is a guild before I met. I basically was in a guild with this dude, and then I unfortunately was in a guild with Logan, but not really unfortunately because I met Purdy and Death and a lot of other cool people, and then had to endure Logan for a period of time.
I see.
Yeah.
That's so tough, man.
So tough, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say this sincerely. You hate to see it.
It's tough. Yeah. I'll take a page from another great philosopher, it's dangerous. These kind of things are dangerous for the community. And when you're hyper fixated on the fall damage of a character in World of Warcraft, an MMO, and saying it wouldn't happen in real life, brother, what's going on? What's going on upstairs?
Yeah. I'm going to assume this is a quote from the philosopher Holly Longdale.
Bless. If it was Holly Longdale, it'd be more drawn out and there'd be less reaction to literally anybody watching.
Oh, that's true. God bless Holly Longdale. Rest in peace, home.
God bless.
Because she died on that fucking stage, I'll tell you that.
Rest in peace.
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
Out of everything I saw at all of Gamescom, and I know you're not caught up on Gamescom stuff.
Yeah,
out of everything I saw, none of it was even close to the level of interest I have in Waifu Tactical Force. 2026 is looking popping. Give me that Waifu Tactical Force, baby.
Just probably not going to be that great.
Stop. Don't say that. Hey, stop. Chill. Come on, dude. It's a movement shooter.
Yeah, but it's so tough.
It's a movement shooter.
It's going to be hack day one. I want it to be good, but
it will be hack day one.
It'll be interesting to see how they combine the life sim in that game. I could play the life sim.
If you can imagine, Gamescom has a page for Waifu Tactical Force with some new information. Not new information, but some new copy that was not on the previous website.
Sure.
And there is a specific thing that is listed here that I would like to bring to your attention to see how you feel about just the concept, the vibe, the sentence itself.
Okay.
There's this, it says easy access, and there's some stuff below with bullet points, and one of those bullet points says no intrusive live service bloat.
That is a sentence for a live service game. Kind of funny.
No intrusive live service bloat for a live service game. I do wonder what they mean by that.
That sounds like false advertising.
I'm fascinated. It also says optimized for 60 plus FPS on low spec devices.
Well, judging by the graphics we played with, I could see it being very easy to run that game.
True. And it says AAA netcode with regional dedicated servers. I don't know what AAA netcode means. Does that Vortex rollback, or I don't know what that means, but
I know Monster Hunter Worlds has AAA netcode. That's not very good. So what we also played wasn't very good. I hope that's a upgrade from the netcode we had previous, which I am sure it was.
So
I think we are experiencing server issues more than we're experiencing like game issues.
And it says you can invade other players' bases.
Oh God. So it's like fucking Mobile
Legends Bang Bang?
Mobile Legends or Clash Royale or whatever, Clash of Clans.
Yo, if it's like a Clash, if it's a Clash of Clans, I will lose my mind. I fucking loved Clash of Clans for years. That'd be tight. God, but it also says you can it says collaborate with or invade other players' mother bases. So we could work together and actually have like a group base.
I don't think I could ever put time into this game.
What do you mean? Why?
When it comes out, we'll do a co-stream. We can do a co-stream of it. I'll dedicate a day. And if I feel like not killing myself after that day, I will then continue playing it for a period of time in which then my skill level falls off and people get better.
I will let you know, it does say you can assign your waifu mercenaries to combat and research facilities to grow your power and unlock better waifus. So there's like...
That's a gacha game.
No, you unlock them.
So it's Warframe, but for big titty bitches.
Some of them, I assume, only have modest titties.
And then some just don't have titties at all because Japan.
I don't love what you're saying, but you are right.
Well, so I'm not saying it as a put down. I'm saying it they're going for an aesthetic.
There will always be those flat is justice weirdos. Yeah.
Because they're trying to appeal to flat is justice. Flat is good weirdos out there. Let me rephrase real quick.
Yeah, apparently.
Don't need any hits out for me.
Apparently. Also, I want you to know they've decided that they have a new system name, a proprietary system in this game called AWM, Advanced Waifu Mobility. It's like a proprietary... What's up?
And what is this? What is
I don't know. They haven't said exactly. But they've said sprint, slide, dash, double jump around the map with AWM technology, Advanced Waifu Mobility, in maps designated for high-speed navigation and vertical traversal.
Oh, I think what they mean by that, because I think I saw someone doing this the other day. I think you can slide on the walls.
Yeah, I would imagine you can. So I think maybe it'll be like CSGO wall riding.
Not to that extreme, but I imagine something
could be that extreme. Could be.
You are coping very hard for this game, and I don't know why. I know you really want it to be great.
Why? Why do you suspect it's cope? I mean, it could be. I could just be right.
You very well want to be right, and I will give that to you. You want to be right very hard.
It'd be tight. Come on, dude, it'd be tight.
I don't think I share the same. I don't think you're wrong for being hype about it. I just don't share that same
enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Well,
with that enthusiasm,
if you can imagine.
Yeah,
I like base builders.
I like base builders, but not if it's a mobile Clash of Clans base builder, because that's not like that's like a PvP base builder. That's not what I'm looking for in a waifu simulator. I was thinking more of like a Sims slice of life, build a house with my big titty bitches type vibe.
This does seem like defend your base from invasion. Yeah. JB, welcome in. What's up, homie?
And that's a little overplayed, overdone for me. It's a little, but again, we have to see how they do it. Maybe.
You know what I'd like to see?
It works.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see it be like Mortal Kombat chess, where like you're playing on a chessboard, but then like, do you know about this? Do you know about Mortal Kombat chess?
I know a little bit, enough to know I fucking hate the idea of it, but...
Yeah, they move like chess pieces, but then when you go to capture a piece, it like starts a 2D normal Mortal Kombat fight, and whoever wins the fight captures the piece. So like you can try to capture a pawn, but if that pawn beats your ass, they actually capture you instead. I would hope it's kind of like that, where like they go to like invade your base, and it triggers like a 3v3 arena shooter mode, and then whoever wins the 3v3 arena shooter mode gets like success on the base defense or base capture or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of hope in that.
Like, you're being invaded by, prepare your defenses. The arena mode starts in 60 seconds, and then
what I imagine will happen, it'll be prepare your base, you're being invaded, and then it's like is
that the Mario invincibility song?
And they run over here and then kill defenses and run over
like
here.
Little like zoomed out automatic little
I would imagine it seems like that would be where to go. I don't even know, automatic seems like a lot for them, but we need to see more game, because the only thing we saw was like a battle test, like a PvP test.
Yeah, we have not seen any of these other modes whatsoever.
So is PvP, so PvP is not even the mode is you invade a base and then that triggers a PvP event, and that's what we played? Or is this a total separate...
I'd imagine you can just queue for PvP also.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd imagine you can just queue for PvP also. But it does say that it says you can build additional facilities and customize your mother base to keep your mercenary army satisfied. So I think there's like a slice of life, build a house with your waifus mode also. In addition, it functions that way also.
Yeah, like I'll definitely play the Sims mode. I'll just build a house. That's type.
So but also like times.
Whatever type of monetization is in the game is where I'll nope out at, because I'm sure it's going to be like a...
Well, there's definitely a battle pass. Let's be clear.
There will be a battle pass, and then there will be power associated. So the way this game will fall, unfortunately, is because it's going to be PvP based. Power is going to be based on bases or whatever, and the things you build inside the base. The people who are new to the game getting in will not be able to get the things other people have. So when they get put against those people, it'll be very shitty and very like, oh God, this is bad. And then there's probably going to be a patch where they try to fix that, makes it worse. And then within like 2 years, it's gone.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's a little speed run, but...
They did say, equip mercenary waifus to your squad and get perk bonuses in matches.
No, it's over. It's over. It's over, dude.
Hold on, wait, but it says before a match. Years. Wait, no. It says assemble your waifu loadout from a growing pool of unlocked NPCs. Unlocked.
But they only get stronger via the things you build and upgrade them with.
And it says each offering a unique tactical bonuses. So I think it might be like Dead by Daylight, where each waifu comes with perks that you can then put on anybody.
Yeah, but those perks are upgraded via the things you're building within the base.
I don't think you upgrade the perks. I think the perks are just like unlocked or not.
Well, you read the thing you said about the base, because you read something about there being upgrades via the base. Like research or whatever and upgrades.
It does say grow your base power, which I'm assuming is for the invasion collaboration mode. And it says unlock better waifus. So I assume they mean the perks themselves are just like generally stronger, not that you upgrade the perks specifically.
Well, if you say better waifus, then you're unlocking the waifu with the perk.
I'm imagining it. Yeah, it's like Dead by Daylight, right? Where you have to like unlock the character to get the better perks, and then you put that perk on the character you actually like or whatever.
Well, you don't unlock. You can just buy the character outright. There is a power. There is a There is a pay to win aspect to Dead by Daylight. Just how it is sounding. There's a pay to win aspect to this.
But this doesn't say you can buy the waifus. It says you unlock the waifus.
How are you unlocking the waifus? I am imagining via a currency you put you convert.
It says assign waifu mercenaries to combat and research facilities to grow your base power and unlock better waifus. So I guess the combat and research facilities have something to do with it.
And I'm sure you can put money in to buy a currency to then speed up the research. I mean, come on. I mean, it's live service 101. We know what's happening.
Well, but there's no live service bloat. You might recall, they said no live service bloat.
About the cashiers at the grocery store, they're always checking me out.
True. Hey, Bubba Wolkeman, what's up, homie? True. That's pretty good. What's good, brother? That's true. I will say, it does also say Y2K anime style and narrative. I don't know what that means. Just like 2000s era, like 1990s era anime question mark? Like Y2K, like the year 2000 question mark?
Oh, is it supposed to be some like cyberpunk? Because Y2K specifically is like the thing where like the computers all like go haywire, right?
Yeah, for the homies that might be too young for this, back in the year 1999, on New Year's, like December 31st, right before midnight, some people were worried that all computers everywhere would explode and stop working because the calendars couldn't go to 2000.
Or just didn't yet. And then they're like,
yeah,
bam, it changes.
Yeah, they were thinking like, yo, there's a good chance that the world ends and crumbles right now because all of our financial infrastructure digitally just destroys itself and no one will have any idea how much money anyone has and we're all just fucked. And then normal people were like, I think computers can count to 2000. Like, it'll probably be fine. And then it was fine. So it's all good. But there was a real concern. And at the time, news outlets were reporting this incident as the year 2000 crash, the Y2K, year 2000.
True.
So when it says Y2K anime style, I assume that just means 90s anime, but they didn't want to say 90s for some reason. They said Y2K in particular. So I don't know what that means, but...
yeah, it's a little tough.
A little odd that they said that. Don't know what to make of that one. Also, it says anime is hard-coded into WTF's DNA as you orchestrate the rise of the world's largest waifu PMC in a visual novel-style dating sim. So there's a dating sim mode confirmed, although I don't know what PMC means. The world's largest waifu PMC.
I have an idea, but I can't say it on stream.
Pussy something? I don't know what PMC
is. The Pussy Management Center. It's a building in the base.
Yo, that'd be big. That'd be tight. That'd be tight.
I mean, it's called Waifu Simulator. You might as well, dude. For all our Christians out there, I do apologize. But the talking about gay sex earlier probably set you off, so I apologize.
Yeah, I was going to say that there are probably worse things that have happened.
This pod.
In this conversation
hour.
For the... Yeah. But... yeah, I'm imagining different waifus come with different guns, too. So, like, you start with, like, pistol waifu and have to unlock SMG waifu or whatever.
Valid.
Or something like that.
Very valid, very true.
But you're not hearing all that and being like, wow, this is going to be so tight?
You know, I hear all that, and I'm excited for you because I know you're excited. And my excitement's kind of like, you know what it is? It's like, you know, I'm excited for the WoW expansion. And when I showed you the trailer, you were like, cool, things are happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
For this, you know, a bunch of women with big titties running around.
Yes.
Asian sensibilities. You know, it's not for me. It's not my thing. I'm excited for you, though. I'm not going to, you know, I hope it has longevity. I'm a little worried about the monetization things that are being hidden by very weird language that they're using, but I'm hoping it's good. Well, yeah, they're not. They're basically telling you all the things, and it's like you're not hearing like how they're gonna monetize it. It's like, oh, it's really cool because you can put your waifus in these research centers, and it'll. But you have.
Well, I assume it's a paid game.
Oh, I don't know. I was assuming Waifu Tactical Simulator was going to be a free game with heavily monetized situations.
I kind of suspect it's a paid game with battle passes and cosmetics. Like you can buy new outfits and shit.
Well, anytime. So again, a lot of Clash Royale comparisons. when my brain hears research centers, I go, I see. So there's going to be a different currency that they want me to convert my dollars, my didgeridoos into, to then speed up said research centers to get better big titty bitches to then blast other big titty. You know what I mean? Like that. There's a very strong correlation between the two in almost every game that uses a research center type vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does give me, when I see the game, it gives me a free to play but very pay to stay vibe. So we'll see.
It is a free to play game.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
It is a free to play game.
Yeah, so that's, again, I just wasn't born yesterday. I can kind of see it and be like, free to play game. Clash Royale sensibilities, free to play game. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing. I play a lot of free to play games too, so I'm not shitting on a free to play game. However, we all know the monetization situation when it comes to these games.
Although they did say there will not be any pay to win. They did say that.
Well, and that's so funny because when you're paid to hurry up, that's not pay to win. So, these gaming companies, we all know they're very good at language.
That's true.
They're very good at language. And so I bet they're not pay to win, but I bet they are pay to advance. And that's not winning. That's just getting things faster.
Yeah, it does say focus on skill and time. Players are expected to invest time and skill to progress and unlock new content, making it a player-driven experience.
Maybe.
So, we will see. That's their words, not mine. We'll see what happens.
I am hopeful that they stick to that.
But wouldn't it be so fun and cool if that game was really good?
If it wasn't a free-to-play game, I'd be less worried. But it's a
Path of Exile is free.
Path of Exile is free.
People also like that game.
Very heavily monetized.
With cosmetics.
Cosmetics and like backspace and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe.
Which, in a game like that, backspace kind of pay to win. But they can't say that.
You think so?
In a game where you have to collect things and put them in a certain puzzle piece. But
there's not like PvP though in Path of Exile, right? So as long as you can clear the content.
Well, yeah, but the idea is you need more money to do more things. So more backspace equals more money because more things can be put in and Lego'd around, and then you sell the things to do the things. It's a time management sim, really, at the end of the day.
True.
Path of Exile is not a bad game. It's not my game, but...
Oh, I don't play it either.
Actually, Path of Exile seems like it would be your game because it's a very math-heavy, like, you are a big calculator guy.
You know what the problem is for me with Path of Exile? Can I tell you? I played it. I did play the first season of Path of Exile, and I uninstalled it. And the reason I did that
first season of Path of Exile is way different than what it is now. It's a different game.
I believe that entirely.
Path of Exile 2, also very different game, right?
Well, here's what I know. I was playing and I was grinding and I got some legendaries with the boys and I was playing and it was like fun. And then I was doing that like the, permadeath like season mode or whatever. And I just like run through playing and I was like blasting out spells and annihilating everything. It was so fucking tight and I was having a really great time. And then I exploded and died. I found out that I died to a reflect enemy who was not on screen, and my spells hit it off screen, and I killed myself on the reflect enemy off screen.
Hear me out. Just don't do deathless mode.
What am I, a pussy? That's crazy.
Well, don't be mad when the shit reflects at you and kills you.
But how? I'm mad that like there's no way to know. There's no way to know. There's no like warning for a reflect enemy spawning, and it's off screen at the time. So how could you ever not die to that?
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Because you would have better health management. That game is very strange.
One hit, I died. I just died.
Yeah, but like, let's be for real. Okay, like let's hunker in here, right? It could have been a bug, right? First season, again, Path of Exile 1, diff.
Maybe.
See, season 1. Path of Exile 1 / season 1, totally diff game. Could have been a bug. We don't know, right? However, there's multiple people who get very far in that game who don't die like that. So then we have to assume, okay, we might have done something wrong.
I don't know how.
Or / the game was bugged, or / we happened into something. But also that is a game where you die, you just start again. You are kind of playing a mode in which if that's
it's kind of roguelike mode at that point.
If that's like if you're playing a game and like if I'm playing hardcore WoW and dying annoys me that I have to restart, then I'm playing the wrong mode. Right? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to live though.
Then you could just not play the Deathless mode.
Disgusting.
Well,
revolting idea.
It is a situation. It does happen.
I think maybe I might be explaining it wrong. I wanted to stay alive and I died.
We all want to live, for sure.
Yeah.
Some of us a little less than others, but generally,
that's true.
Generally, we all want to live.
Yeah. However, but you see, my problem is that I wasn't alive. But I wanted to be though.
You know, when I jumped off that cliff, I wanted to be alive too. However, I didn't realize that fall would be so. I didn't realize that fall would be so long. When I bought that centaur in the Barrens, I thought I would live, and I wanted to live really bad.
You did think you were going to live. That's true.
I did not live very badly in that fact. I died very quickly in that fact.
Right. It wasn't like an almost.
It was a 2-shot dead, get better, fuck boy. Get better, fuck go type vibe.
Right.
So, but however, we didn't quit. We just continued. We got better. Then people stopped playing, and then it got boring.
That's very funny.
So we didn't quit. We didn't rage quit. We just, you know.
Yep.
Stuff became more important.
You bored quit.
Point. Yeah. Well, and then also like being with the guild or whatever. It was kind of hard to like balance.
Bored quit and time quit.
Well, yeah, because the new season had come out, and then like I got a new team, so I had to like. And then now I'm like an officer in that team, and it's kind of hard to like balance a whole other WoW thing, especially like old school WoW. But you should definitely try Path of Exile 2 when it comes out at some point.
Is it not out yet? Path of Exile 2?
You get it from early access. Death gave me the key for that.
Oh, that's hilarious. Path of Exile 2's release date is apparently December 6th, 2024.
Path of Exile 2?
Oh, but it's a paid early access. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Yeah. So paid early access is out currently. The actual game, not so much yet. Interesting. I didn't know the original Path of Exile came out in 2013.
Old game, yeah.
Wow. I thought it was like 2019 or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny how Blizzard has been beaten in its own core like genres by a lot of different people. When they used to be like the sole like showrunners of those genres, you know?
Yeah.
StarCraft, Warcraft, like there weren't any better RTS. Diablo 2, Diablo 1, Diablo 3 in the later years, some of the best ARPGs, and then bam, Path of Exile.
Chibi, it feels like 2013. That's so funny. Let's play 2 when it's out. Yeah, I'd be down. I'm down for that. I can get behind a little Po 2. Little Pweh. I can do that. Brother, you know that video of like the girl and the dog, and she's like, go! And then the dog goes, and she like gets pulled and hits her head on the floor. And it's my favorite internet video that's ever been made. I don't know if you know that or not.
My Instagram algorithm is people falling and or hitting themselves, and then someone starting a cover of a song with the sound.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the ting of the guy's head on the door, and it. Yeah.
That's like my favorite algorithm right now.
The soccer ball hitting the thing goes back, hits the guy in the head, and then
yeah.
Go. I love that.
However, I think it is a time.
Oh, you gotta be moving and moving.
No, I'm gonna let the voice rest, and then I gotta do dog stuff before all of that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like hit a vibe, like hit a little chill. At 5 CST, we're gonna be back. So 5 Central, we'll be back here with the Solinator for some crazy peak vibes. I'm gonna be streaming with the best of the best. We got Lan on our team, we got Soli on our team, got me, of course, and one of other Soli's friends that I can't remember the name of right now. Simple, I think, is his name. I haven't met him yet, so that'll be tight. Shout out to all those homies, and yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah,
if
hell
you guys are around, come hang out. If we're done by movie night time, then I'll be there. If we're still,
of course.
God, I hope we're not still doing that like 6 hours later. But if we're still doing that, then I'm gonna be there, supporting the homies.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hey, listen, we start movie kind of late anyway, so
yeah, true.
Yeah, you'll have a window.
Yeah, we got to hit that Australian time, obviously. So.
Oh no, this guy's got jokes. Definitely,
Maddie, wherever you are, I love you, appreciate you.
Shout out Lamau. But yeah,
she came to stream the other day.
No kidding.
Yeah, sure to follow.
That's crazy.
I think it was during the Outlast stream. I think it was Outlast.
Because
I was up whenever she was like getting up or whatever.
Right.
I imagine that's how that works. Yeah. So she came by and said, "I know, it's cool." Shout out to Maddie.
Yeah, that 2 p.m. for us would be like 7 a.m. for her. So around the yeah.
Anyway, though, but yeah, we'll be back.
Short. How do you end a pod this short?
Perfect ending. I got a perfect ending. You ready?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey Logan, go fuck yourself. You're a stupid bitch. Fuck you,
Logan. You idiot, dumbass
yourself.
Piece of shit.
Logan,
you
fuck
dummy.
yourself.
Fucking stupid ass Logan. Fuck you. Ain't nobody love you, Logan. Single ass, dumbass piece of shit ass
motherfucker.
I agree. No cutting edge ass.
Dumbass,
stupid ass,
bitch.
bunch ass.
DK playing ass, dumbass.
Yeah, I
bitch.
agree.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right, later. Bye.